Hey there fellow Pokemon fans, today we'll be showcasing off Garchomp, the pseudo-legendary Pokemon of the Sinnoh region. Garchomp is a seriously powerful Pokemon, and you know it's a good Pokemon when it can be used in many different ways and it can still be successful. And today we'll be utilising a moveset with Swords Dance to boost our attack, Earthquake and Scale Shot for some nice stab damage, and the ability to increase our speed, which also synergizes perfectly with the loaded dice item, which ensures our Scale Shot gets off minimum 4 hits each time it fires off. Following that, we've got the Iron Head, which comes in handy versus opposing Fairy or Rock type Pokemon, which synergizes brilliantly with our Terra Steel typing, which gives our Iron Head a nice stab boost and also acts as a defensive typing versus incoming Fairy type moves. Fantastic stuff! Oh, and while we're on the subject, quick question of the day. What's your favourite pseudo-legendary Pokemon? Let me know down below in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video and want to join me on my journey to reach 1,000 subscribers, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button for more exciting battles. And with all that said, let's jump straight into the games.
No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that I...
Okay, so my opponent's got a Dragapult, a Porygon, a what's his face, the Gacha Pokemon, I forgot its name, but anyways, the Mandibuzz, Milotic, and the Ditto. Okay, I'm going to lead off with my Kleavor, and let's do this. Alrighty, so who are you leading off with, eh? So Dragapult's coming out. Okay, so I could just Night Slash this off the bat, right? If they stay in, my Night Slash will knock them out. So, do you know what? Maybe that's in my best interest. Let's go for a Night Slash. Let's do this, Kleavor. Okay, so Kleavor goes for that Night Slash. If they're not Focus Sash, okay, amazing. So, a fantastic job, Kleavor. The crit did not matter, right? So, lovely jubbly. Down goes the Dragapult. Amazing job, Kleavor. We got a nice little lead right off the bat. Now, let's see who comes in next. Alright, so something's coming out, which is the Ditto. Okay, so... Alright, so this thing's most likely going to go for a Stone Axe now, which is kind of annoying. So I have to switch, unfortunately. On the Stone Axe, though, I could go Garchomp. That's true. Okay, I've decided. I'm going to go into my Garchomp on the Stone Axe. Let's do it. Okay, so here we go. Come on back, Kleavor. You've been great. Garchomp, I need you to take this Stone Axe. We are ground type, so we'll resist it. It all depends on how much damage they do, I suppose. So let's find out. Okay, so they do go for the Stone Axe. Garchomp tanks it pretty well. And we do some rough skin damage. Lovely jubbly. Great job, buddy. And now... I am going to go for a Swords Dance, and if they come back in with Ditto, I can always Terra Steel potentially in that scenario to live an attack, right? So, all right, I'm going to go for that. Swords Dance. Let's do it. All right, so they are going to withdraw, so we get off the Swords Dance for free. Lovely jubbly. It all depends on who comes in, I suppose. So, oh, it's the Sinistra. That's the name. I couldn't remember its name earlier. So, okay. So, all right. So we get the nice little +2. Lovely jubbly. And now against this, do I want to Terra Steel? No, I'm just going to go for that Scale Shot. Yeah, I'm just going to go for that Scale Shot. Let's do it, Garchomp. So, okay, Garchomp goes for that +2 Scale Shot. Oh my god, okay. So, let's see if we can knock it out. Get him, buddy. So, that's 2. So, this is 3. Okay. Can 4 be enough? Get him, Garchomp, and 4 is enough. Amazing. So, we knock out the Sinistra. Amazing job, Garchomp. That's what I'm talking about. Amazing. This Garchomp is from my BDSP story playthrough, so glad to have him alongside me in the Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles. We get that defense drop, but we also get the speed boost. Now, let's see if they go into... Ditto. Let's find out. So, is it the Ditto? We're about to find out. It is the Ditto. Okay, so... I am -1 in defense, so do I think they're going to go for an Earthquake or an Iron Head? That is the question, right? Because I could Terra Steel here. I very well could, right? So, but they're also -1 in defense as well, right? So, okay, I'm going to go for that Terra Steel, and I'm going to go for the Earthquake because they got -1, right? So, if we can live these hits, they don't have the loaded dice, right? So. Oh god, hopefully they haven't gone for an Earthquake. If they've gone for an Earthquake, I'll be in a pickle. So I just realised this could be a massive misplay. If they go for Earthquake, though, I can go into my Noivern and Default. I suppose there's always that. But let's find out. Did you go for the Scale Shot? They went for the Iron Head. Okay, don't you dare flinch me. Come on, Garchomp, you got this, buddy. Come on, we deal some rough skin. Garchomp, go for that Earthquake, buddy, and okay, amazing. Knock out this Garchomp, buddy. Let's see your damage, and okay, we knock out the Ditto. Amazing job, Garchomp. We're still +2 in attack, and we've also got a speed boost, so Garchomp is doing it. Amazing job, buddy. So let's see who comes in next. Alright, so my Lotic's coming out. Okie dokie. So, against this, I think it's in my best interest to just go for a raw Earthquake and just deal as much damage as possible, right? So, yeah. I'm going to go for that Earthquake. Let's do it, Garchomp. So, okay, Garchomp goes for that +2 Earthquake. Let's see the damage, and... oh, we almost knock it out. Great job. So, Garchomp holds on. Okay, don't you dare burn. Hold on, Garchomp. Okay, so Oh, I don't think we got burned there. Amazing. So their flame will activate, but it does not matter, right? So now I am going to go for a... I'm going to go for an earthquake. They can switch if they want to. So, and the battle was cancelled. Amazing. Good game to my opponent, and great job to all my Pokemon. Boosh. Okay, so my opponent's got a Mandibuzz, a, what's his face, Amoonguss, Alolan Muck, the Gastrodon, Hisuian Goodra, and the Ho-Oh. Okay, that's a pretty bulky looking team. Let's start off with our Kleavor, and let's do this. Okay, so, who are you leading off with, eh? So, Vulture, it's got to be the Mandibuzz. Okay, so, unless they switch now, or they force the Terrestrialization, our Stone Axe will do a huge chunk of damage, right? So, okay, Kleavor, you got this. We got a nice little advantage here right in the beginning. So, alright, communicating. Okay, so, let's go for that Stone Axe. Here we go. They are Terrestrializing, so they've got their Terrestrialization right off the bat. So, cool. Let's see, what are they Terrestrializing into, eh? It's going to be the Terra Ground. Okay, fair enough. So the Stone Axe won't do as much damage, and they might be going for a foul play, and then they might go for a defog afterwards, right? So we go for that Stone Axe. Let's see how much we do. Small chunk of damage. Are they Rocky Helmet? We're about to find out. So are you Rocky Helmet? I don't know it. No. Okay. They went for a straight up Toxic. I didn't realize Mandibuzz still had Toxic because so many Pokemon lost it. So fair enough. Okay. So, I guess that's better than a foul play, potentially. So, alright, we take a little bit of chip damage. The rocks are up. They're probably going for a defog. I'm now going to go for, what do I want to go for, eh? I want to go into my Farigiraf. Okay, let's do that. So, come back, Kleavor. You've been amazing, buddy. I'm going to go into my Farigiraf, and I can potentially trick this, right? So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, Farigiraf, come on in, buddy. Your assistance is required. What are they going for? Defog. Okay, fantastic. So, now what I'm going to do is, actually, I could fire off a Choice Specs Twin Beam, but then... is there any point to it? No, because they'll probably go into Muck, right? So I'm going to go for Trick just in case they go into Muck. So they are withdrawing. Moment of truth. Are you going into Alolan Muck? If they go into Alolan Muck, that'll be amazing. So Phase is coming out, which is the Muck. Amazing. So we're going to give the Muck the Choice Specs. Amazing. So get him for a graph. Fantastic. So you have been bamboozled, my good sir. So what were you holding? A Salt Vest or Black Sludge? We're about to find out. And it was the Bright Powder. Okay. Amazing. So, alright, they're probably going for a knockoff right about now, right? So... I'm going to go into my Kleavor and get up the rocks. Okay, so come on back for a graph. You've been amazing, buddy. And yeah, the knockoff will hurt, but Kleavor at this point is weakened, right? So I'm happy to get up the rocks. So let's do it. Kleavor comes on in. They go for the knockoff. And okay, that 69 health. Lovely jubbly. We lose our Choice Scarf, but it is what it is. We take some poison damage. Maybe this wasn't the right play, but I just want to kind of get up the rocks and put some pressure up, right? So let's go for that Stone Axe immediately. Alright, so they are withdrawing. Cool. Let's see who's coming in, eh? So... alright, it's going to be the Vulture, fair enough. So, we'll do a little bit of chip damage with our Stone Axe. They'll be forced to go for the defog, right? And then they'll be locked in, and then they'll be forced to switch out again. So, that's cool to see. I just need to check who they got. So, they got the Amoonguss in the back as well, right? So, need to keep that into consideration. So, okie dokie. They're definitely going for the defog, right? So, now on this, do I want to go Garchomp and Swords Dance and go crazy? I could do that, to be fair. That is true. Do you know what? I am going for it. Garchomp, come on in. They're definitely going for the defog, and I'll go from there, right? So, okay. Kleavor, great job. Garchomp, your assistance is required, buddy. Come on in. Let's do this. And yeah, okay. So, show me that defog. There it is. And now I'm going for the Swords Dance 100%. So, Garchomp's evasion falls. Yep. And now I am going for that Swords Dance 100%. Alright, so... oh, they stayed in, but they've got a Choice Specs. I don't know what the heck's going on there, but fair enough. So, what are they going for? Another... oh, wait a minute. I gave them the Choice Spec. Oh, no, sorry. What am I talking about? I gave them... oh, I'm so stupid. For a second, I thought I gave them the bloody thingy, didn't I? So, okay. A foul play is 100% incoming, right? So, I might have messed up a bit, but I can damage this, right? So, I'm going for that Scale Shot. Let's do it, Garchomp. So, oh, they're withdrawing. So, we're going to get the Scale Shot for free. Okay, let's see who's coming in. So, Phoenix Sun. So, they're going into the Ho-Oh. Okay, I'll take it. So, let's go for that +2 Scale Shot. Get him, Garchomp. And, okay, we're going to do some major damage to this Ho-Oh. So, okay, that's 2. So, let's see the third one. Okay. Oh, nice little crit. If we can get 5, we can knock out the Ho-Oh. Come on, Garchomp. I believe in you. We get the 5th one, and we... oh, it lived on 1. No freaking way. Okay, so that bloody thing. So, we get the defense drop, but we also get the speed boost, right? So, fantastic. So, I am forced to attack right now because whatever this thing goes for, it's going to bloody hurt. So, I am going for the... I'm going for a Scale Shot again. Let's do it, Garchomp. So, okay, they are withdrawing. So, whatever comes in, it's going to take a +2 Scale Shot. So, okay. Phase is coming back out, which is the Muck, right? So, okay. That was the one thing kind of threatening the Munchlax. So, that's great to knock it out. So, okay, I'm glad they switched into this because it looks like we wouldn't have been able to have knocked it off, right? So that's great. So, okay, we can now just go for a, oh, they might go for a Shadow Sneak, to be fair. We are -2 in defense, so, I guess I could go for an Iron Head. Do I want to reveal I've got Iron Head? It's actually not valuable at all, so I'm just going to go for that Iron Head, and let's do this. So, alright, Garchomp goes for the Iron Head, and we knock out the Alolan Muk. Fantastic job, Garchomp. So down goes a big old threat, and yeah, let's see who comes in next. Amazing job, Garchomp. Let's see. Alright, so Purple Rain's coming out, which is the... Okay, it's this. Okay, so I feel pretty confident that we can do some big damage to this, right? I'm going to go for the... Do I want to go for the Scale Shot? I'm going for the Scale Shot. Let's do it. So, okay, Garchomp goes for that +2 Scale Shot. Look at that damage. Okay, come on, tell me we can knock this out. That's 2. All right, show me the third one. Okay, oh, God, we need 5 hits. Okay, Garchomp, get the 5th hit, buddy. We don't get the 5th hit. Oh, no. Okay, so that's not good. No. So, all right, what are they going for? Spore? Clear Smog. Amazing. Okay, so that's great. That is great. Okay. Whew, amazing. So, they get rid of all of our defense drops as well, so that's great. And they are forced to switch right now, right? But I'm going to attack regardless, because in case they go into Ho-Oh. So, okay, let's go for that Scale Shot. Here we go. Alright, so they are withdrawing. Moment of truth. Are you going into Ho-Oh to try and get some regenerators? So, they are. Okay, Garchomp, as long as you don't miss, we can knock this out. So, come on, Garchomp. Let's go for that Scale Shot. We miss! Oh, no! Okay, so that's not good. That is not good. Okay, so I'm going to go for that Sword Dance now, because I need the boost. Alright, so they're withdrawing, potentially into Amoonguss, but now that we're back to +2, we can knock them out with the, okay, Krillin, that is the, oh, okay, so I will regardless be going, oh, I could tear it, do I think they're going for an Ice Beam though, so that is the question. Okay, so, let's go for that Scale Shot and let's do this, Garchomp. So, okay, Garchomp goes for that +2 Scale Shot. Okay, look at that damage. We are potentially going to need 5 hits. Okay, that's 2. Let's see the third one. Okay, here comes the 4th one. Garchomp, you've got this. Okay, 5th, we get the 5th one. Amazing job, Garchomp. And we're going to knock out the Gastrodon as well. Garchomp going crazy. Amazing. So, we're back up to +2. Their Clear Smog was not able to slow us down for much longer. We get the -1 in our defense. We also get the +1 in speed. Amazing. So, let's see. Oh, and they left. Amazing. Amazing job, Garchomp. Fantastic. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so my opponent's got a Lunala, a Groudon, a, oh god, the Chi-Wu, or whatever it's called, the goldfish thing. I forgot its name. The, Walking Wake, Fluttermane, and the Sizzle. That's a pretty stacked looking team. I'm going to lead off with Kleavor, and let's do this. Okay, so who are you leading off with, eh? So out comes the Lunala. Okay, interesting. I could just go for a Stone Axe here, to be honest. Maybe that's in my best interest. So, yeah, I'm going to go for a Stone Axe. Let's do it. Alright, so Kleavor goes for that Stone Axe. Let's see the damage. Oh my god, that is bloody tanky. Okay, so I didn't realise it'd be that strong. So, fair enough. At least we get the Stealth Rocks, I guess. And they're going for the Meteor Beam. Oh god, are you Power Herb? Jeez, this is going to be insane. Oh my god, okay, so here it comes. Are you Power Herb? And they are Power... Oh god, okay, so this is going to be the end of Kleavor, unfortunately. But, okay, so we've gauged that they are a physically defensive variant, right? Because my Stone Axe should have done way more damage if they were offensive. So, okay, fair enough. Now against this, what do I want to do? I'm going to go Farigiraf. Let's do it. So, Farigiraf, I need your assistance, buddy. Come on in. And we got the Choice Specs, right? So, I am going to go for that Choice Specs Thunderbolt. Let's do it. Alright, so... Oh, okay, so they've got the Tailwind there. Fair enough. So, okay, well, let's see how much we do with the Choice Specs Thunderbolt, eh? So, get him, Farigiraf. So, let's see the damage, and... Okay, that's a fair chunk of damage. And now I wonder if they're going to go into the Groudon, right? So I'm going to go for that Thunderbolt and let's find... Okay, so maybe they are going into the Groudon, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I could always go into my Noivern to dodge the ground-type move, right? So it is the Groudon, so damn, okay. That's unfortunate. They set up the Sun, and yeah, okay, so Groudon's a cool-looking Pokemon. Yeah, he definitely is. So, okay, the Sun is up. I've got to switch Farigiraf out because there's nothing I can do against this. I'm going into my Noivern. Okay, so time to see if they're physical or special. Alright, Farigiraf, come on back, buddy. And yeah, okay, so hopefully they've gone for a ground-type move. I don't know, but we're about to find out. Are you special or are you physical? So they've gone for the... Oh, okay, so they are physical, but we do resist the Heat Crash. Okay, great job, Noivern, buddy. So I'm going to go for a Boom Burst. Let's do it. So, oh, okay, so, alright, they Thunder Wave me. Fair enough. So, alright. Well, let's go for that Boom Burst and let's do some damage, eh? So, Noivern, buddy. Alright, Breakthrough Paralysis for me. Let's do it. So, okay, we go for that Boom Burst and we do a fair chunk of damage. Great job, Noivern. And now the Tailwind has petered out. Lovely jubbly. So, now, what could they switch in? They could go into Lunala on my... I'm going to go for a Roost. Alright, so they're withdrawing. Okay, so maybe back into Lunala. So, okay. Is it the Lunala? Let's find out. It is. Okay, cool. So, they were probably expecting me to go for a Boom Burst or something, right? But we get paralyzed regardless. So, okie dokie. I'm going to go for that Hurricane, and let's see if we can knock it out. Alright, so... Oh, they got the Moonblast. Fair enough. So that's going to knock out my Noivern. Yep, okay. So, fair enough. Thanks for all you've done, Noivern. You've been great. And now, who do I want to go into, eh? So, Harsh Sunlight fades. I guess I could go Garchomp and Swords Dance and then Scale Shot. That's true. But then they've got the Moonblast, haven't they? So, we've got to think about this. Alright, I'm going into my Garchomp. Let's do it. So, Garchomp, I need your assistance, buddy. Come on in. And now I wonder if they're going to Moonblast. I'm going to go for the Terra Steel, and I'm going to go for the Swords Dance. I'm going to hope they go for a Moonblast. If they go for a Tailwind, I'll be in trouble. But, okay, moment of truth. Terra Steel, here we go. So, alright, please tell me you went for the Moonblast. Let's find out. So, okay, got a nice little Axe Crown on our Garchomp's head. So, here we go. Tell me you went for the Moonblast. Come on, let's see it. So, do they go for... Alright, we go for the Swords Dance, +2 in attack. I need the boost to be able to knock out things like the Walking Wake, right? So, okay. They did go for the Moonblast. Amazing. Okay, so we tanked that amazingly. Great job, Garchomp. We get a special attack drop. Not that it matters. I'd rather they get RNG there than somewhere else, right? So, I'm going for that Scale Shot. Let's do this. Alright, so Garchomp goes for that Scale Shot, and we're going to knock out the Lunala. Amazing. Now, we don't have to worry about the Flutter Mane, right? I mean, I suppose if it is Photosynthesis speed, it would outspeed still, but anyways, great job, Garchomp, and let's see who's next. Alright, so who's coming out now, eh? Is it the Groudon? It is the Groudon, okay. Well, I'm more than happy to just go for an Earthquake and knock this out, right? +2 Earthquake, 100%. I mean, I suppose they could be Terra Flying or something crazy like that. Question is, do I want to go for a Scale Shot to guarantee that I'm faster than the Flutter Mane? That's interesting. Do you know what? I'm half tempted to, so I'm going for that Scale Shot. So, okay, Garchomp goes for that +2 Scale Shot. We're definitely going to knock this out. Great job, Garchomp. So, there we go. And the third one will knock out the Groudon. Amazing job, Garchomp. So, okay, Garchomp gets its second KO. And, yeah, amazing. So, we're going to get the nice little defense drop. We'll be -2 in defense, but we'll be +2 in speed. So, that's great. So, there's the stat changes. Okie dokie. And the sun is up for a little bit longer, but I'm not too sure for how much longer. We're about to find out. So, let's see who's next. Alright, so let's see who's coming out. Is it the Flutter Mane? No, it's the Walking Wake. Okay, so I think a +2 Earthquake will be enough to knock this out, right? And even with a speed boost. Okay, so they're special attack boost, so fair enough. So, yeah, I'm pretty... Now, I could go for the Scale Shot. Do I think they're going to Terrestrialize? Sod it, I'm going for the Scale Shot. Let's do it. So, they don't Terrestrialize, and this +2 Scale Shot is... Oh, look at that crit. The crit didn't matter. The 2 or 3 Scale Shots would have been enough, but amazing job. So, Garchomp gets its third KO, and yeah, we're going to get another defense drop, bringing us down to -3 defense, but we're also going to get another speed boost. So, that's going to be +3 speed. So, no way in heck does anything outspeed us anymore. So, amazing job, Garchomp. Now, let's see who comes in next. Alright, so let's see. Who's coming out? It is the Flutter Mane. Okay, so we haven't revealed that we've got the Iron Head, right? So this is a perfect opportunity to be able to go for an Iron Head and just knock this out. So, okay, they get the speed boost, but at this point it's too late. Let's go for the Iron Head and let's knock him out. So, okay, Garchomp goes for that Terra Steel stab boosted Iron Head. Let's get him, buddy. And we one-shot the Flutter Mane. That's the 4th KO for Garchomp. Amazing. Okay, so Garchomp is doing it. So, yeah, amazing. So, great job, buddy. I am so proud of you. And let's see who comes in next. Alright, so who's it going to be? It's the, what's his face? Okay, so it's the Scizor. Oh, but we are Steel, so we resist. So I am more than able to just go for that +2 Earthquake, and we can knock this out. So, oh, they are oh god, tell me you're not Terra Flying. Tell me you're not Terra Flying. They might be going for the Terra Steel Bullet Punch, to be fair. But we resist it, right? So, it is... Oh, it's Terra Normal. Okay, so makes no difference to us because the Earthquake was going to be neutral regardless, right? So, fair enough. I'm not too sure why they went for that, but... Oh, Quick Attack, but we resist it. What were they thinking? Okay, fair enough. So, ooh, blimey. Okay, so Garchomp tanks that really well. We deal some rough skin damage, and now this +2 Earthquake. Oh, and it's Life Bomb. This Earthquake will definitely knock him out. Get him, Garchomp, and down goes the Scizor. Amazing. Okay, so that's the 5th KO for Garchomp. Amazing. So, I can't remember what their final Pokemon is, but Garchomp's got this. Amazing job, buddy. Alright, so here comes the final Pokemon, and it is the... Oh, it's the Goldfish. Okay, so, yep, we can just Earthquake because they've already used their Terrestrialization. So, Garchomp, buddy, let's go for that +2 Earthquake, and let's knock out this Goldfish. Amazing job. So, Garchomp basically swept their entire team. Fantastic. Garchomp, the pseudo-legendary, dominated all of the legendary Pokemon. I mean, I guess Fluttermane's a paradox, but good game to my opponent, and great job to all my Pokemon. So, my opponent's got a Meowscarada, a Garchomp, an Armarouge, Mimikyu, Tinkerton, and the Glamora. Interesting team. I'm going to lead off with my Kleavor, and let's do this. Okay, so, who are you leading off with? A Glamora. Okay, fair enough. So, against this, what do I want to do? I could Stone Axe twice. If they're not defensive, we might be able to knock them out. So, do you know what? I'm going to go for that Stone Axe. Let's do it, Kleavor. Alright, so Kleavor goes for that Stone Axe. Let's see the damage. Okay, above 50%. Fantastic. So, we do get up a round of Toxic Spikes on our side of the field. They might be going for Stealth Rocks as well. But we have got the, we've got Noivern with Heavy Duty Boots to be able to defog them later on, right? So, they do go for the Stealth Rocks. Fair enough. And I've also got Rapid Spin on Quackable, just in case, right? So, that's not too much of an issue. So, in the meantime, let's go for another Stone Axe. Let's do this, Kleavor. So, okay, Kleavor goes for that Stone Axe, and we knock out the Glamora. Now, we do get a second round of Toxic Spikes, but as long as we can maneuver around it, we should be okay. So, down goes one of their Pokemon. We haven't taken a single bit of damage, which is great to see. Great job, Kleavor, buddy. And, yeah, it all depends on who they go into next. Let's find out. Alright, so, who's coming out? It is the Tinkerton. Okay, so, against this, right, so, interesting. I don't, in case, they might be going for a Play Rough, to be fair. Could go for Farigiraf, but then that doesn't really help me out too much. But then again, Farigiraf isn't faster than anyone else, right? So I think I'm going to go into play Farigiraf. Let's do that. So, okay. Come on back, Kleavor. You've been fantastic, buddy. Farigiraf, I need you to come on in, and let's see if we can do some damage to this Tinkerton, right? So, come on in, Farigiraf. You got this. Okay, so we do get Toxic Poisoned, but Farigiraf's job at this point is to take a hit from the Tinkerton, right? So, okay, some Stealth Rock damage as well, and they go for the Reflect. Oh, God, okay. So, that's not good. Do you know what? I could trick this to take its Light Clay, right? That's exactly what I'm going to do. So, let's go for that trick immediately. Okay, so Farigiraf goes for that trick. They're going to get the Choice Specs, and I'm guessing their item is the Light Clay, right? So, we're about to find out. So, the Tinkerton gets the lovely Choice Specs, and we get the, Quick Claw. So, okay, that's fantastic. So, they go for a Skitter Smack. So, interesting. So, Farigiraf takes that pretty well, though, and now they're locked into a Skitter Smack, right? So, I can immediately switch into my Noivern. If they stay in, I can get off a defog, right? So, great job, Farigiraf, buddy. Let's go straight into our Noivern immediately. Alright, so Farigiraf, come on back, and I think that means they stayed in, which is great to see. So, okay, Noivern, come on in, buddy. We are a flying type, so we will resist the bug type move. So there's the Skitter Smack. Okay, let's see the damage. Noivern takes 15 damage. Amazing job, buddy. So we get a special attack drop, which is annoying, but do you know what? To be able to defog, I think it's great. So let's do it. Alright, so they're going to withdraw, fair enough, so let's see who comes in. And they will take some Stealth Rocks damage before we get to defog, so that's always great to see. So, Plush Trap, excuse me, got a frog in my throat. So, okay, it's the Mimikyu. Cool. So we get off the defog, lovely jubbly. And now the question is, what do I want to do, eh? Okay, so the Reflect wears off. They might be going for a Swords Dance about at this point, right? So, I need to make a decision. They're definitely probably going for the Play Rough, right? So, what do we want to do, eh? So, okay, okay, so I'm going to go into my Farigiraf. Let's do that. So, okay, Noivern, you've been great, buddy. Come on back, and yeah, Farigiraf, I need you to come on in again, and let's do this. So, okay, we are a normal type, so if they've gone for a Ghost type move, we will resist it. They went for a Ghost type move. Oh my god, this is perfect. So, okay, oh my god, this could work. This worked out fantastically. So we can get off a Twin Beam on this Mimikyu, breaking its disguise, and then also doing some damage. So let's do it for a graph. So okay. Oh, we're faster. Oh no. Okay, so they're a slow Mimikyu. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I don't know how I'm faster, but I guess they don't have speed investment because I'm 240 speed on my Farigiraf, and Mimikyu can get up to 270. So okay, well let's go for another Twin Beam. Let's do this. Alright, so they're going to withdraw. Fair enough. Maybe they're going to go into the Armarouge. We're about to find out. So, who's coming in? Oh, that's not the Armarouge, is it? That's the Tinkerton. Okay, so fair enough. That makes sense. Well, let's see how much damage we can do with the Twin Beam, right? So, we go for that Twin Beam. There it is. Okay, so a little bit of chip damage, right? Every little bit of chip helps. So, great job for Farigiraf, buddy. Okay, so the question is, does Poison take us out at this point? Let's find out. It does. It does. Okay, fair enough. So, great job, Farigiraf. You've been very helpful. So, you take a good long rest, buddy, and you leave the rest to us. Okay, so, against this. So, what I want to do now is go into my Garchomp 100%. So, okay, you're in charge, Garchomp. Come on in. And now, have they terrestrialized this game? They haven't, right? So, Do I want to Terra Steel and Swords Dance is the question. Do I think they're going to... Okay, I'm going for that Earthquake. Let's find out. Alright, so Garchomp goes for that Earthquake, and this is definitely going to knock it out. So, amazing job, Garchomp. Down goes the Tinkerton. Another Pokemon goes down. And yeah, let's see who comes in next. Alright, so Plush Trap's coming back out, which is the Mimikyu, right? So, against this, I could just Terra Steel and, what's his face? Ironhead. That is true. And I think it's probably in my best interest to just do that, right? So, I'll go for that Terra Steel, and I'll go for that, I'll keep Ironhead a secret, right? I'll go for the Earthquake. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. So, time to Terrestrialize. If they go for a Play Rough, we've got the Rough Skin, so they'll take a bit of extra chip damage from that, right? So, and Garchomp is faster because we know that because Farigiraf outsped, and there's no reason for me to think Mimikyu's faster anyways, but I guess in a Choice Scarf sense, but yeah, anyway, so Garchomp goes for that Earthquake. We're going to break we're going to break the Mimikyu's disguise, so there it is. So, what did you go for? A Play Rough? We're about to find out. It is the Play Rough. Amazing. So, Garchomp takes that amazingly. We'll deal some Rocky Helmet Chip, Rough Skin, sorry, I mean, so great job, buddy. And now, I'm going to go for that Ironhead, and this is great in case they switch into the Meowscarada, right? Alright, so they're going to withdraw the Mimikyu. Interesting. So, if it's the Meowscarada, we'll do some nice damage with the, Achilles, which is the... Oh, it's the Armaru. So, oh, that's weird. Okay, well, we naturally outspeed unless they're weak armor, right? So, Garchomp goes for that Ironhead. Okay, are you weak armor? Moment of truth. They are... What is that? Oh, it's leftover. So, they're not weak armor, so we're definitely faster, right? So, okay. Now, do we think they're going to Terrestrialize is the question. So... I am going to go... Do I want to go Munchlax? Okay. So, I'm going to go into my Munchlax. Let's do that. Just in case they're going to Terrestrialize into the Grass type, right? So, just in case, right? So, come on back, Garchomp. You've been great. I'll go into my Munchlax, and then I can just Body Slam, right? So, Munchlax, I need your assistance, buddy. Come on in. And, okay, what are they going for? Oh, they didn't even Terrestrialize. That's insane. My Earthquake would have just knocked them out. I guess I'm just being overly cautious, right? Our Thick Fat is there, so they don't take as much. We don't take as much damage, which is always great to see. And I'm gonna straight up go for a Body Press because they got a Defense Drop, right? They might try to stay in and go for a Focus Blast or something. So yeah, and then I can always get a chance with Paralysis. So let's go for that Body Slam. Here we go. So oh, they got the Aura Sphere. Fair enough. So Munchlax takes that like a boss. So let's see how much this Body Slam with a -1 defense does. And okay, amazing. So we don't get the Paralysis, unfortunately, but we have weakened it, which is great. So if they want to go into Mimikyu now, I guess I'll go back into the Garchomp, but we'll find out. Alright, so, oh, and the battle was cancelled. Amazing. Okay, fair enough. Good game to my opponent, and great job to all my Pokemon. What an amazing set of games, am I right? We were able to perfectly demonstrate the power of Garchomp's Swords Dance and Scale Shot combo. Fantastic stuff. Oh, and if you enjoyed watching my Garchomp annihilating our opponents, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to let me know what's your favourite pseudo-legendary Pokemon down below in the comments. And with all that said, there should be a couple of videos popping up right about now that YouTube thinks you'll love, so why not give one of those a try after this? Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and have a fantastic day. Cheers.
No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that I